Hi, I'm Leonard. I've traveled all over the world visiting the factories where our stuff is made and the dumps where our stuff is dumped. The most intense place I've ever been is Bhopal, India. Bhopal is the site of the largest chemical industrial disaster in the world. Some people call it an accident, but I call it an inevitability because it was a disaster waiting to happen. On December 2nd and 3rd, 1984, 26 years ago, toxic gas leaked from a Union Carbide-owned pesticide factory in Bhopal, India. The gas exposed 500,000 people, with 12,000 dying immediately. To this day, nearly 25,000 people have died and over 100,000 people are still too sick to work. Like the BP oil spill this year, it is so clear that massive industrial disasters don't just happen. There were plenty of warning signs along the way. And in the case of Bhopal, Union Carbide chose simply to ignore them. Union Carbide tried to wash their hands of the ordeal by paying out a few $100s to the survivors while leaving in their legacy not only the tragedy of the chemical disaster, but also a contaminated factory and toxic waste site. And decades later, the company was bought by the American-owned Dow Chemical, which has applied their slickest PR campaign to ensure that they aren't associated with the disaster in Bhopal. What Dow doesn't want the public to know is that the disaster didn't start or end on December 3rd, 1984. Every rainy season, toxic waste from the factory pours into the groundwater and soil of surrounding neighborhoods, and nearly 30,000 people are forced to drink, eat, and wash their water contaminated by this factory even today. In honor of the 26th anniversary of Bhopal, the International Campaign for Justice in Bhopal is asking people everywhere to join the call for justice in Bhopal and everywhere. I'll be there, and I hope you will too.